Dan French, Mutual of Omaha Mortgage. It's another educational video on why it's important to find the right lender. Stay tuned, we're gonna hit this right now. Work here today, it's Monday, and rates are starting to go a little bit crazy. We're losing pricing, so I'm gonna let everybody know what's going on with that. Okay guys, it's Dan French here. I'm back, and I just want to let you know, we're talking about an educational video here about why it's important to find the right lender. And I'm going to kind of go over a few topics of why I think it's important to really ask the right questions and really find out who's the right person to work with. So we're talking about what is the questions that you need to ask to find the right lender to work with and really get started on getting that home process going and getting approved for a loan. Now, there's a lot of people out there, there's a big problem with people that go and they find a realtor first, they're looking for homes first, they're getting set up on searches, they're asking realtors to go out and look for a home for them, but they might not be approved for the amount of home that they're trying to buy. So that's the number one thing to look at is, let's talk to a lender first and let's get an approved amount first, because we won't know if you can qualify for these homes, and you might be looking at homes that you don't even know you can afford. And this is where the magic happens at. We've been discussing on how you find the right lender and why it's important to really ask the right questions. The question that I want you to ask is, what is your lender charging in fees? That's very important. There's different origination charges. You talked about people that go to new home builders. A lot of times those origination charges are like $3,500, and you don't know that because you don't have that experience. They're just pushing it in and they're saying, we're gonna give you incentive of, let's say, $5,000. What if they're charging you $3,500 on the lending side? You're really only getting $1,500. These things are important because it does dictate your APR. It also dictates what out-of-pocket cost you have. So yes, that's important. Interest rate, I think, is still number one, guys. We all think that, our payment is probably the most significant thing that we need to focus on. But you need to talk about what is the cost to do the loan. You need to ask yourself, do I have a lender that's receptive? Are they communicating with me? Are they giving me the right information? Because if you're not getting your hand held through the process of the loan, this could come back and bite you. There's an earnest money deposit out there right now that you can have money taken away from you, and you don't even know why. So guys, it's Dan French here at Mutual of Omaha Mortgage, and we've been talking about why it's important to find the right mortgage lender. And the big problem out there is everybody wants to really start the process of looking for a home without finding out what they're qualified for, not asking the right questions about, how much is this going to cost me, what rates are, how good you are as a loan officer, how long have you been around, what is your reviews online. You need to check these things out because it's very important to find the right person to work with that's going to accommodate your needs. So guys, I've been talking to you about the process of a loan and how it's important to find the right lender. And you have 4 dates out there. You have contingency dates in a contract that actually could risk your earnest money deposit. So you have things like your appraisal due diligence, your approval due diligence. So these things are very important because if you don't follow the guidelines on this could potentially hurt you as a consumer. And I'll tell you right now, I have seen a lot of people fight that earnest money deposit, and it's not fun, guys. So you really want a lender that's going to help you with following the dates of the contract, honoring your earnest money deposit, and knowing that that's a risk to you, knowing that your money's on the line. And a lot of times people, if they try to get that money back, it takes some time. So if you guys have any questions, you can reach out to me directly. My number is 702-332-3532. And I tell you guys, it's very important to find the right lender. Hopefully I'm your guy. You guys can give me a call anytime. You can also email me, dfrench@mutualmortgage.com, and wait for the next video. We're going to be putting out more educational videos.